Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Thursday, July the 2nd. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you may have for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into our free room, and the room is 100% free. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free room. The room is open Monday to Friday between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Of course, tomorrow the room is closed, as is the market for 4th of July U.S. holiday. In the email you're getting, you will see there is a promo code. We do have a July 4th promo on right now for 25% off, either the first month only or the entire year of a Trade Idea subscription. And as always, if you take out say you took out a standard subscription and you wanted to upgrade to say premium, or you had a monthly, you want to upgrade to an annual, you can do so and we'll honor the 25% as long as you do it within 30 days. So, I forgot to load a chart. Just give me a second. Could have been an interesting day for me. I want to go over a couple of things. Bring a chart in here. Now, hopefully I can elongate it without... Okay. So now a few things. The AI actually had a pretty good day. I mean, there's the solo. A lot of us were, of course, looking at solo early on in the day. The SI is SI twice. You can see SI is twice, 1527 and 1493. The early alert, and then this basically on a pullback. And both would have worked nicely. Semi okay, 409 to 415. This is something that I'll probably watch later on. Do you want to see if this, just a second. Let me get the symbol linking going. So there's the semi. So you know what? I mean, if it takes this area out a little bit later, the reason why I like the semi, just take a look at it on the weekly chart. Look how much room it has. All right. So it already obviously took out last week's high with no problem. And, it's starting to come back. And so look at all the room. We talk about that in the room all the time. Looking left on a daily and a weekly and a monthly chart. Most of the, I was short this one before. I wonder if I, just give me a second here. I'm out of the short now. It'd have been a little premature to get out. I was short at 1577. I took myself out at 1583, I think. I want to show you why I was short that. And it's basically because I've resurrected a couple of scans that I used to use, maybe about a year ago. And I thought, for whatever reason, today I decided to take a look at them again. One of the reasons, and I think one of the reasons I stopped using it, is I wasn't getting too many alerts from them. And this is basically up big yesterday, but reversing down today. And this is down big yesterday, but reversing up today, okay? And it can give, in fact, I took very early on, VERI, as one of the ones that was, you have to look at the daily chart. You can see how it was up yesterday, but it's reversing today. So that's why it showed up here. Ended up taking that short around 1580, I think, and I wrote it down all the way to, on average about 1518 to 1520. And this was just a practice for me. I wanted to see how this was working. And that's where I got the CZZ, actually. I don't know if it's going to keep going now. I did get in at 1578, but I took myself out of the trade just a little while ago. But what's happening, of course, with the market having wild gyrations many days, we are now getting stocks that have huge days and then the next day they fall, or vice versa. And I think when I was using this one maybe about a year ago, we weren't getting these wild market gyrations intraday. And so I just wasn't getting that many alerts, so I decided not to use it. For whatever reason, though, I woke up this morning and I thought, I wonder how this one is. These are doing, and just on a very cursory look. I mean, I'm looking at alt. I know I had an alert at alt just at 10, even earlier. It's at 1071. I'm not saying they're all going to be rocket ships, but I think if I maybe fine tune some of the filters, because there's probably a little too many alerts. I don't want so many. this might be interesting, especially if the market keeps doing what it's doing, having big, up 300 one day, down 300 the next day. We're getting used to that action since March, but that wasn't happening before March, not certainly every day. So I'm going to keep watching this one, maybe fine tune it a little bit. If you want these two scans, all you have to do is come into the trading room tomorrow, and I can give you the scans. Okay. So I definitely want to get back into the room and check these out and check some of them more out and see if there's any interesting ones. The other way I could be using this too is that if a stock was up big yesterday and now it's reversing, and if the market, right now we were talking about this, the market has just flattened right out. But let's just say the market puts in a bit of a trend. So the stock that was up big yesterday but has reversed, that could start moving back up. So it could be used in a couple of different ways, really, depending on what the market is doing. So anyway, I'm going to try to fine tune this a little bit. So by Monday morning, I might have a couple of different looks for them. All right, everybody. So I want to shut down the room, or shut down this my recap. And if you have any questions for me, let me shut down the chart here. If you have any questions for me, you can use this email address. And remember, if you have any questions, you can use this email address. But here is the link that you're getting, and you'll see the promo code for 25% off. I believe it's Happy 4th, Happy all in caps, the number 4, and then TH in caps also. But you'll see it in the email you're getting. And remember, tomorrow is the 4th of July holiday, so to all my American friends, have a great 4th of July, and we'll see everybody in the trading room Monday morning. Bye-bye.